I'm saying? It's all fun and it's
What did you make?
about it's about,
How
huh?
did you make it?
Here just recently, like earlier, just right then when we had the snowstorm, like a couple months ago.
Oh shit, bro, like you said. Oh man, so that's cool, bro. That means like
So it was like on some
so we
accident.
need that shit right now, you know?
Yeah, so it was like not no accident because there ain't no such thing as an accident in that sense, but it was like some, you know what I'm saying? It was just like
So it's like you have to fucking like what it became.
exactly.
Sometimes that's the best way, bro. You know, that's the best way sometimes. You know, because it's just like your heart was in the right place. So
Sir.
God blesses. You feel me?
Exactly, bro. And God was telling me, just finish the song. Just finish the song.
Yeah.
When I the first day I had started the hook and I did the hook and then I did a little bit of the verse and then I stopped, went in, laid down, chilled, and then the next day I went back in and finished it. But while I was in there was I was just telling myself, finish it, just finish it. And I was in there by myself recording it.
Yeah, because I'm a studio photographer too. Because we have you know, and so I you'd be surprised how many great songs never get made. You know?
Yes, man.
Isn't that true?
I've done that to myself so many times too, because I'm always in here making beats and stuff like that. And sometimes like I'll have a good song in my head and good song, good vibe and everything. And then like I'll just be so tired and I'll sleep on myself. And then the next day I'm like, nah, I don't even feel that shit no more.
Yeah.
I try to go ahead and when I'm feeling that vibe, I try to go ahead and capture it. At least go in there and record it. You know what I'm saying? Even if okay, it may not be perfect, go in there and record it and then try to perfect it after if I feel like.
Yeah, well, the creative process is a trip, fool. I be being a photographer. That's what I love because I love. I'm more known for my like candid shots. You know, like more journalistic, like in the moment. I don't like to do a lot of like, hey, let's pose and shit. Like that's cool, but you know,
That's when you get the best shots, the candid shots you talking about. That's the
man,
shots.
what's the weed situation over there? You got it's illegal still, huh?
It's CBD.
That's all.
The CBD is legal. That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
it's whack as fuck.
the
Bro.
whole state is like that.
The whole state. The whole.
They fucking with you guys, huh?
Hey, but they decriminalized it though. They decriminalized it here in Dallas and a lot of places here in Texas.
So you don't get as much trouble then. It's more like a speeding ticket or what?
Nah, not even. If you got less than 2 ounces, they'll just leave you alone.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they're doing that shit. We got look at shit. We got grape lean.
Man, that's fucked up. I need that, man.
Cannabis infused. I'm gonna take a shot. I don't even like this shit, but I'm gonna do it for you, bro.
Yeah, do that shit for me, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna take a straight one though, because I like to take them straight. Because like, what's the point? Because it's weed. It's not alcohol. Or not that the lean's not alcohol, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, facts. You gonna be straight. But nah, for like the cops here in Dallas, and you in the city of Dallas, you be straight. Like they'll, if anything, even before they decriminalize, they'll probably if you just got a little bit, they'll probably just make you throw it away. Or even if you got, it just depends what you kind of get it into. This city is it's not like as big as LA, but fucking big as fuck, bro. And
Dallas is a major metropolitan area.
yeah, bro, and a lot of shit's going on and popping all the time. They ain't got no time for the shit. They trying to get the shit.
Yeah. What's up with Dallas though? What area did you grow up in? What tell me a little bit about your area.
Shit. I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm Oak Cliff right there in the south part of Dallas. Shit, right in the hood. I'm from the south part of Oak Cliff. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I went to school. I was like one of the only Mexicans in the school only my whole life. For like until middle school.
Yeah, is it the black and brown relations are pretty cool over there, huh?
Yeah, it's like we're the same. We the same.
Yeah.
Cool shit. We grew up in the same area. This shit now where I'm from, it's all mixed. It's a whole bunch more Mexicans and Latinos and stuff like that. But yeah, we the same in Dallas and really in the whole state of Texas. We the same because there's so many of us. There's a lot of Mexicans here. It's just like the part of the city that I grew up in. It was a lot of black, you know what I'm saying? On the other side, like a little further down in the cliff, because the Oak Cliff is like half of Dallas, you know what I'm saying? So like right before you hit the bridge to go downtown, on that side of the cliff is all Mexican, puro mexicano. I'm talking about Jefferson, the street Jefferson, it look like you in a little Mexico City type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The different stores that are around and, the culture and everything. But it's all love regardless, bro. Black and brown, we all hold it down.
All day. That's why in the Bay in the Bay it's like you usually see a gang of Blexicans right around, so because they be smashing on each other, having babies, you know. And hey, but even that's South Central, like if you live by each other, you grow by each other. It's the same. Like that's why I noticed that. So it's just, I mean, I've always been. I had my best friend, rest in peace, Matty Matt from my neighborhood. Like that fool was black, and so it's just I always had a very like intimate, connection to that just because of that. But now you asked the question though. Don't put it just out there. But hey, man, I don't know about that fool. The South Park Mexican. I mean, I know who he is, but it's like there's so much drama around it. I don't even know what the hell to believe.
Yeah,
I just feel
like when he was like hot and doing his thing, I was still a little kid, and my pops and shit, he was already in the music business. So like that it didn't make me feel like, oh wow, South Park Mexican, because I already seen this shit being done by so many people. And like he wasn't like the biggest star, he wasn't on the radio and shit like that. So to me, he just looked like a regular rapper back then because I've already seen that life. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really get in. I really didn't like pay attention to none of this shit until I got older. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, some of the shit songs, them songs did go hard. Like he said some shit in them hoes, and he a good rapper.
Oh, I think his
But
music is
but as far as like anything he had going on, I don't condone none of that kind of shit. Regardless, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, how I look at it is even if he didn't do most of what he said, like if they said like if he did some of it, it's already, you feel me? Because I'm just like I was never a perfect dude. I was a straight womanizer, I'll be honest, but or not really a womanizer, not giving a fuck. You know how it is, just party life, and
That's one thing.
but hey, yeah, but like none of my homeboys when we were partying, bro, like if a girl said like no or stop, we would fuck that dude up if he didn't stop. It was never like, we all have boundaries, but we would never let like some bullshit go down like that. So I feel like,
Yeah, that shit dumb, bro.
you know what I mean? There's no room. They ain't got to shirt better here, too.
Hey, yeah, it's quick way to catch a case, man. I remember one time I went to South Padre and it was spring break, man. We was out kicking it. We all got fucked up, and I took this one chick home to the hotel, and my bros were in there. You know what I'm saying? We were drunk, me and her fucking in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me.
And then she was like, "Don't let nobody me. Don't let nobody fuck me." I said, "Bet I got you, man." We in the bed. I swear, my bros like, "Hey man, let me fuck her, let me fuck her," and like grabbing on me, nigga. I'm drunk to sleep. I swear I jumped out the bed butt naked. Boy, get back the fuck up. Ain't nobody. Boy, I was so lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up. Get the fuck up, back up with the box. You know what I'm saying? Because she already said that, and I already told myself, okay, I let somebody fuck her. She might say we all raped her, and then we all fucked.
Yeah, and when somebody puts a boundary out there, I feel like you gotta like protect that shit as a man.
Yeah, bro, shit. You don't know weirdo shit. That's
boundary. I never did that. I was never a fool that could like. I didn't like no. I'm an alpha man, man. I'm a motherfucking king. Like I can't have no fools around me when I'm doing my thing. That's like something very personal between me and a woman. No, but when I was out here, nah, trust me, I'm telling you.
Take someone to the hotel, get drunk, and take a chick to the hotel. That was my mission, bro. And hey, I accomplished. On the way back from South Padre, they were like, "Hey, man, Norby had the best time in South Padre, man. They gave me nicknames and everything."
Bro, I worked in like porn industry and shit, bro. Like as a shooter and shit. So like I've seen people have orgies in public and shit, like crazy LA parties.
I you seen crazy shit then.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, I worked for Bruno Mars and Lindsay Lohan and all kinds of people. I mean, I got like the #1 LA street photographer in 2016, but then I had a spiritual awakening, bro, and I left. I was at the height of my career, and I left it and moved to my hometown back here because I just started. I was around a lot of famous people, but then also there's levels of fame, as you know, and so like even they're up there. They're like on FX. They're like on the Mayans and different TV shows, and they were just kind of like, hey, come, but bring your camera kind of vibe. And it just became like, I don't want to, it's not worth it, bro. I'm a G, bro. I survived gang, all this. Like, I'm not going to be your cameraman. And I just decided I was going to use my camera, go home. I didn't even know what I was going to do, bro. I just said I was going to go home and support my community where I'm from. You feel me?
Nah, that's real, bro. That's real. And regardless, you're your own man. And if you that type of person that's like, okay, bet, I'll be there. Hey, much respect to you. But when you got something else you about, then it ain't what it is.
And it's love. I actually have no real issues with anybody. I just feel like sometimes God is, what up, girl? what up, girl? She's one of the dopest girls I know in the world, Nella. Huh? She's like, seriously. And it's like, you gotta stay true to yourself, bro. When you're really connected to yourself, it doesn't matter like what you're doing. Like, it doesn't matter anymore because you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. And eventually, you just can't fucking live like the way you don't want to live. And I don't want to live like that. When I didn't want to gangbang no more, bro, I stopped. You know what I mean? And when and I'm still I'm still from my neighborhood, homeboy. I can walk with my head up high. I didn't drop out of nothing. But I mean, my homeboys are still I just worked out with my homeboy last night. Like if you look at my stories, those are the fools I grew up with from my hood, bro. Like we're still out here, but it's about raising a generation, bro. And
Exactly.
they say you raise a son, you raise a community, you raise a daughter, you raise a nation.
Exactly, bro. And I got a couple. So it's like that's why I'm like all I do is grind, bro. And I want to be the one that holds it down and set it up for generational wealth. Because I wasn't born into it. You know what I'm talking about? So I was born into a good opportunity and a blessing regardless, you know what I'm saying, of what it is. But I was born into this music game straight up with my pops been doing music nonstop from my whole life, bro. So you know what I'm saying? That was to me, that was my golden ticket. You know what I'm saying? And every time I thought about it, I knew that's what it was. So I had no fear of me failing because I knew I was gonna have to go through stuff, but I knew that I was gonna succeed. And I'm just steady going up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I work with a lot of big artists in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I work with all the biggest artists from RIP Mo3 up to everybody else from Yellow and everybody.
Bro,
You know,
let me get your thoughts on that, bro. Rest in peace. Isn't it? Well, let me just say this: it's sad that we have to learn about these guys. I knew about them before, but I'll be honest, I about them like fucking. When they die, you find out about their music, and you're like, I was one of those guys, bro. I was sleeping on them.
And bro, he was so talented. I've recorded him. Recorded him one time. And the way he used 100 great recording artist and 100% talent. He didn't even need auto tune. We just used it to make it modern and stuff like that. But he was such a good talent as far as music and shit. You know what I'm saying? And every time I thought about it, I knew that's what it was. So I had no fear of me failing because I knew I was gonna have to go through stuff, but I knew that I was gonna succeed. And I'm just steady going up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I work with a lot of big artists in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I work for all the biggest artists from RIP Mo3 up to everybody else from Yellow and everybody.
Whoa,
You know what
I
I'm
need
saying?
your thoughts on